Yo, what up, hip hop? This is the Bars Lounge, and I'm your host, Bars Lounge Preem. Yo, real quick, man, hip hop is the only genre that takes a dump on the OGs, right? There's no other genre that does that, right? Hip hop diminishes the OGs, and lately the OGs been showing out. Slick Rick dropped a bomb album, killer album, bro. Slick Rick album is fire, right? And Pusha T and Malice came through and they dropped their album too. And that album was fire. Right? Then Raekwon comes through and blesses us with another fire album. You know what I mean? And they're making music at a high level. Like, they're doing it better than the youngins are doing it right now. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. That argument about the OGs and they shouldn't be making music right now, I don't know. I think that's a crazy argument, man. If you think I'm bugging, just go listen to these albums that I'm telling you, man. Slick Rick, The Clips, Raekwon, fire albums, high caliber, high quality music. They're on top of their game. Method Man been spitting fire lately. Ghostface Killer just dropped a bomb on us, bro. Are you kidding me? Kidding me? Supreme Clientele 2's coming out. That's gonna if this first single that he dropped is any indication of what that album's gonna be like, it's gonna be crazy. Let's not forget that Nas is coming through with an album with DJ Premier. Not to mention also, Nas was featured on the Slick Rick album. He was featured on the Clips album, and he was also featured on the Raekwon album. And all three verses that he did on those albums were fire. And he's an OG. So why do we diss the old artists? Why does hip hop do that? This is the only genre that does it. I mean, Aerosmith can come out right now and be on stage and drop an album and everybody's going crazy. I was just on Threads right now, and I was on a Kendrick Lamar post, and some dude mentioned, the older MCs, and this Kendrick Lamar fan just took a dump on all of them. And I thought to myself, that's crazy. Listen, I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan. I'm not a Drake fan either, but I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan. We're talking about Kendrick, so we're going to stick to the script. Anyway, I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan, but he's nice. But he ain't nicer than a lot of the OGs. You know what I mean? And that argument was crazy. I mean, this guy was taking a dump on all the OGs of hip-hop. That shit's crazy. Anyway, bro, let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think. I think that the OG's been dropping some good music lately. I don't know. I think that argument is weak. Y'all saw what happened to Method Man last year in Summer Jam. He said he ain't never going back. That crowd was dead. I mean, even if there's a age difference, you still gotta appreciate the architects. My era was the 90s. But if I say Run DMC is whack, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? If I say Big Daddy Kane is whack, that's crazy. Like, I should be laughed out of the set, right? Shouldn't even be talking about hip-hop if I have that kind of mentality. So that's how I feel when these people come on and they want to say that the OGs are too old, they shouldn't be making music. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, and subscribe. If you ain't following, follow. I follow back. If you're a troll account, stay back. Peace.